Hey everyone, Kirostyle here. Welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. So in the last episode, we finished the ending of the game. We saw the credits, and there's still some Pokemon mysteries left to be found. So Volo said he'd help us and meet us out in the Obsidian Fields to give us some clues on where to point us in next for some of the post-game stuff. So we'll do some of that today. First, I'm gonna do this. I need them snow radishes. So I'm told they're like around here, near all the routes in the Gardevoir. Luckily I don't need to battle the Alpha Gardevoir just because I saw... Who was it? Benny use one? Yeah. It's already added to my Pokedex. It's kind of annoying that they still show that target marker for the exit every time you have a quest in another area, even if it's the main story. Where are them snow radishes? Oops. Oh, I see one. They're sand radishes. They're called sand radishes. Makes more sense to be snow radishes here, though. Hi, Gardevoir. I'm surprised this Alpha actually runs away from... Or... Last time it ran away from me. Oh god. Yeah, I got enough radishes now, but... Maybe let's grab a couple extras just to be safe. I am glad that you can change your mount out when you're being targeted. I do find it annoying. The traversal of the world is a little bit annoying. Like, you've seen my troubles I've had with Sneasler and with Braviary. Again, the traversal is a unique concept. I praise them for trying that, but I think they could have done it better. Are there satchels around here? Oh no, there's no satchels for once. That's weird. Wait, I forgot to... I haven't mystery gifted my... Or not mystery gifted. Oh, I can't do it when I'm standing, or I'm flying. Also, I wish there was an easier way to just straight up land with Braviary, because if you press that button, there's a chance you're just gonna fall and die. But sometimes I just want to descend, like, immediately. Thanks, Max, and Richie, and Annie, and Richie. Let's go this way. Did I actually get something new? Oh, this is probably from the cutscenes and stuff. Yeah, because I haven't talked to you since. Cool, free Pokemon points. A lot of money. Give me your money. Still need like 1,000 points for the next Pokedex level. Luckily, it seems to be going up by 15 levels now for obeying my orders, so I think I'll be okay for a little bit. Let's go bribe Tauhua. Maybe I will try doing some of these quests. There's so many quests though, and some of them are kind of tedious. They don't have much of a payoff. It's my clear idea that when you have a game with side quests, even if they're just fetch side quests, which of course no one likes, you need to make them interesting. So you either need to learn from the quest, it either needs to be entertaining, like funny, it needs to, or teach you more lore about the world, or teach you like a new side of, like new information about a character, like maybe you see a side of them you haven't seen before, or something about their past. To keep your side quests engaging, you need at least one of those things, right? If it's just a fetch quest for the sake of fetch quests, it's just kind of boring. Ah, the Survey Corps recruit who quelled the Lord of the Hollow. I'm sorry you keep getting roped into errands on my account. Well then stop being so mean to him. To Choi. To tell you the truth, I'm happy just to get my Corps products out to shop for free. Let me letting Choi off the hook, and the very idea of that sets my teeth gnashing. Are you bound for Alabaster Island soon? Would you bring me back 3 sand radishes? Way ahead of you, buddy. Oh, you're back with the veggies. Well done, gathering them in that harsh climate. Would you let me have 3 sand radishes? Sure. You hand over 3 sand radishes. Ah, sand radishes, the Alabaster Island's finest feature. Also, I know this is kind of random and off topic, I just thought of it. I never caught a Zelf and Uxie in them, so is there a chance to catch them in this game? There must be, because they're in the game, but we didn't fight them. If you give these bitter roots a nice thorough pickling, it brings out a unique sweetness. Once they're pickled, they make for a lovely, crisp, and well-liked snack. That's why I only need 3, apparently. My granddaughter makes a fine pickle. I'll tell you what, perhaps I'll ask her to give one of these a nice briny soak. Maybe you're gonna plant them and grow a bunch of other ones, but the climate here is different. Anyways, I'm sorry to have kept on using you as a go-between between Choi. I suppose it's time I had a proper conversation with the whelp. Yeah, stop putting me into your problems and affairs. Yeah, he ran off with your daughter or something. This cranky old man. Now listen, I'll set you up with some new goods, but as a favor to Kiro, not you. Don't think for 1 second this means I've accepted you. Yeah, I saved the world, come on, man. But Tao Hua, sir. Oh, please, Grandpa, I can't believe this is still an issue for you. Yeah, you tell him, Yui. Yui, how long have you been... What? Is our little store not worthy to sell your goods? Talk about letting personal feelings get in the way of your business. Yeah, you tell him, Yui. By ripping Choi off, if he's married to your daughter, you're ripping your daughter off too. Did you not think about this? If you keep this up, Grandpa, I swear I'll never speak to you again. You'll die alone. But why, sweet Yui? You swore you'd never get married and leave your poor Gramps. You didn't want her... So it wasn't even the problem of her getting married. It was you just never wanted her to get married. It wasn't even because of Choi. A sad old man. Who in their right mind takes a tiny child's word so seriously? I'm so sorry my grandpa has been such a bother to you, Kiro. I hope this doesn't put you off visiting our shop. Is this the end of the side quest? Like, what happens when I go talk to Tao Hua again? Feels like there's less closure than I thought. That was a long pause between her walking off. Well, in any case, we got some excellent new items at our shelves. Do buy some. You have another quest? What does Tao Hua say about all this? I was like, who's standing next to Celine? It's just Akari. Well, I guess while I'm in the building, I might as well talk to you. Ah, if it isn't one of our beloved customers. Excuse me, I'm the one who saved the world. Might I trouble you to help me with a little survey work? In my family, we've always passed down tales of some ancestor that lived in a village around the avalanche slopes. I've never been able to find any hint of such a settlement ever existing. I'm beginning to doubt the tales are true. Everyone wants to know about where they came from, don't they? So help me out. See if you can find any evidence people ever lived around the avalanche slopes. Okay. What do you have to say for yourself, old man? Yui's my granddaughter, you hear? My dear, sweet granddaughter. I raised her myself, and I'd sooner be eaten by a Pokemon than accept that she's been married to some whelp. Oh, so there's no character development here. You just ran off crying. There has to be another quest for them, right? Later on? I can't just leave it like that. Oh, there's another quest over here. Oh, that's the bulletin board. Fine, I'll take it. Yeah, the quest system in this game, I wish that was better too. Like when you accept these, there should be a different marker for people that have quests to turn into without having to flag it. Instead of just markers for people that have unaccepted quests. At home under the eaves. It seems a chime show has made itself at home under the eaves of one of the village houses. Speak with Ida, an elderly resident of Jubilife, to find out more on the matter. It gets annoying having to go into my... Like, I accept like 5 quests at once and I have to open up my Pokedex and flag them one at a time to go do them. Hika, a security corps fellow from Alola, has several Vulpix, but he calls them Kyo. Track him down and see what his request entails. What does that even... That doesn't even sound like a request. Ipa of the Survey Corps says a kindly Pokemon called Blissey saved her from a sticky situation. Speak with Pipa about this incident and your utmost be of help if you would. Well, can I just show her my Blissey? That'd be easy. I like it when you just show them the Pokemon. If they ask you to complete the dex, it's like, ugh. A report has been filed concerning a sighting of a mysterious Pokemon. That's all it says. Sea's Legend. Is that, like, I don't know, Manaphy or something? Jolly good choice there, Kiro. I see you've taken on the request I posed. Oh, that's yours. Let me fill you in right away, then. I was strolling along Prelude Beach the other day when I saw something swimming a little way out from the shore. Rather regrettably, it disappeared before I could snap a picture, but I can only assume this mysterious swimmer was some kind of Pokemon. But I can't use my mounts in Prelude Beach. And the way it swam, it seems to be drifting on ocean currents. Now, if I'm not mistaken, from the seas behind Jubilife, that would take it all the way to Cobalt Coastlines. How does that make sense? That's on the other side of the island. That rather leaves me wondering if the Pokemon was headed there for some specific purpose. Is this that dead-end cave we found? Given the circumstances, I was thinking that if we spoke with the good Warden Iskin of the Diamond Clan, we might learn more. Okay, so this quest seems like it's worth doing. Oh, you're just gonna bring him to me. Nice. Also, when do I get my Oshawott and Rowlet? I got your message, Professor Laventon. So, you're looking for a Pokemon that was swimming towards the Cobalt Coastlines, yes? Well, I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you much based on that alone. You dragged me all the way out here for nothing. But, well, there's one thing I can tell you. I've heard that long ago the Cobalt Coastlines was known as the East Sea, and a princely Pokemon was said to live in the waters there. The story of this princely Pokemon can be found in a tome called The Sea's Legend, but no one knows much about either the tome or its tale beyond what I've just told you. So, that's all I know. I guess I wasn't much help after all. Sorry about that. I guess I'll take my leave here then. Bye, Iskin. You look so disappointed. Oh, what the heck? Yes, put my camera in the tree. Oh, Kiro, my boy, what say you take the Pokemon here in the lab with you on your excursion? Yeah, it's a little late for that. They're so underleveled. I'd love to. Splendid. I'm sure the chance to help with your survey work would be a delight to any Pokemon, especially one stuck indoors for so long like mine. They've been stuck in here in the last 30 hours while you've done the entirety of this game. Yay! Finally, Oshawott, you can smile again. They also have new Hisuian third forms. They look okay, unlike... Like, I like their normal ones, but their Hisuian ones are good too. I don't have strong opinions about Oshawott and Rowlet, although they look cuter unevolved, I'll have to say. But, like, Typhlosion was just a disappointment, man. I should expand my bag, honestly. Oops. It's so annoying this menu's all stuck together. Like, the menus in this game could use some updates. Okay, these are not all slots. I don't think I can fit all the way up to here. But it doesn't tell me. Because I'm pretty sure it only fills up to here, but I don't know how many slots I have. His price goes up a lot. Like, I looked online, they have a chart that shows how much it goes up by. It goes up a lot. I'm gonna save my money for Move Tutor, because I'm gonna teach some moves to my Pokemon later. Let's go talk to Volo. Where is he? Over here. That is it, right? Yeah. That's the thing too, is when you catch legendary Pokemon, it sucks because if they're like level, let's say 60 or 70, if you play too much of the game and your Pokemon end up going into like level 80, 100, it's going to be hard to catch them because you probably only have Pokemon weaker than them or significantly stronger than them. So you need to hit them at just the right level so you can get them down to like red HP without killing them. Unless you have False Swipe, which Scyther used to learn, but... Kiro, there you are. Which is nice because you can switch your moves out now. So before I would use it for... Like I would have a Scyther specifically for catching Pokemon with False Swipe. And I couldn't make him forget it because it was so useful, but I couldn't use him in a regular battle because he had one dead move. Have a look here if you will. A good long close look, please. See these patterns modeled after Pokemon? I've come to think that they might be letters. Rather like hieroglyphs, if you will. I've inspected ruins across the region and have concluded they all seem to tell the same tale. I hope you don't make me go find all these again, because I've seen so many of them, but I don't remember all their locations. The tale of a brave soul who, together with a Pokemon on his side, went on a journey to search for fragments of an all-encompassing deity. Deity? Yes, an all-encompassing deity, the creator of this very universe, and its name is... Arceus. Perhaps you've already heard this name. Yeah, I have a phone that tells me it all the time. Of course, what else could I have expected from the hero who saved the Hisui region? Okay, here's another idea. If this is set in the past, right, we have to somehow explain how Dialga and Palkia are available in Diamond and Pearl in the present. Right? If I travel back to the present... Also, this character is like obviously a reference to Lucas, the main character of Diamond and Pearl, but it's not him because he has a different name by default. And Akari is from this time period, so what am I to believe in canon? Also, here's another thought, while I have a bunch of hot takes for you guys. What happens if a person dies, and their Pokemon are still in their Pokeballs? Right? Hopefully someone has the good nerve to take care of them. But if you just die in the middle of the wilderness, your Pokemon are just stuck in the balls forever. It's really sad to think about. Pokemon has so many, like, uncomfortable plot points if you think too hard about them. Now let us discuss the fragments. They must surely be the plates. Yes, the very plates you collected as you went about quelling all the frenzied nobles. Haven't you noticed they all have words carved on their backs? Go on, give them a read. So apparently I haven't read these at all. You read the text engraved on the back of the first plate you obtained. The original one breathed alone before the universe came. How are you reading that, Volo? Facing me. This original one is none other than Pokemon known as Arceus. How does Arceus fit into the lore with Mew? Everyone seems to be unsure about that. So what do you say, Kiro? I think we should try to gather all the plates. Like, when they start off, it's like, okay, Pokemon, whatever, they're wild. But then it starts getting tricky when there's legendaries. It's like, how many of these are there out in the wild? 1? 2? They're freaking gods, but they can capture it in these Pokeballs? Like, and then every other generation, it's like you introduce more legendaries, but they have to, like, not conflict with each other. You got one that's freaking god. Like, how do you compete with that in terms of lore building? Like, how do you not box yourself into a corner with conflicting lore? And I've got just the idea where to start our search. Join me in the heart of Grueling Grove. Yeah, I guess we're going on a journey with Volo. Which, I guess I'm okay with. Oh, I can't quick travel there. Really? Oh, I can go here through the Worn Bridge, right? I can fly! Okay, good. Okay, so this will explain how we get Arceus, I guess. I wonder if he's gonna have a boss battle where we throw food again. Oh, hi, Alpha Stantler. I also wish, like, the first couple Pokemon you recruit as mounts, you just ride on them bareback or whatever, and then starting with Sneasler, you start having, like, weird implements, like the glider and the basket. I wish you just clung onto them. It would have been a nicer touch. Okay, so we'll start descending so we can descend in the right location. Again, the flying mechanic is so annoying in this game. And this just makes my camera go all funky because it just... How'd you get here so fast, Volo? Now, Kiro, according to my own investigations... Oh! An Alpha Vespiquen. Terribly sorry, Kiro, but you think you can handle it? Well, I wasn't expecting a Alpha battle, but okay. Oh good, I thought I was gonna like one-shot my Toxicroak. Oh dang, I can't even do much damage to you. Hopefully I don't KO you, but I don't think I will in one hit. Okay, good. The strong style and the agile style, I find... Oh, dang. It's an interesting twist, but again, I think it's a little unnecessary. It just overcomplicates Pokemon battles for nothing. Plus, it just makes wild Pokemon really brutal. Okay. No one actually needs to fight now, so I'm gonna throw balls. Let's stick to the... I'm gonna stick to the Great Balls for now. Oh, nice! First one, baby! It only killed Typhlosion. Poor guy. It's so weird that I couldn't battle Palkia in a Pokemon battle. Oh, there were plates I was still missing. Yeah, Rock type, you don't get a Warden. Why did that Alpha Pokemon have the plate we were looking for? Maybe it just happened to find the plate lying around. What a coincidence, it came here to meet us. In any case, that's the only other plate I had information about, so that's that. How many more do I have yet left? And nothing seems to be happening, which makes me suspect there must be more plates left out there for us to find. How many Pokemon types are there? I don't remember. How am I supposed to find the rest of these plates? Not to worry, though. I know the perfect person to ask. She's bound to know all about the plates. Is it called Gita? The one and only Mistress Cogita, yes. You haven't had the chance to probably thank her for help in obtaining the red chain. Am I right? All the more reason to pay her a visit. It'd be funny if you visited her and she was wearing completely different clothes. And they're like clashing clothes, too. From her shopping spree. Onward to the ancient retreat. Like, that would be hilarious, but they wouldn't do that. If they did, that'd be awesome, but again, Pokemon, I don't think so. I mean, they threw me a loop with Benny. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Oh, right. There's a report. But you're not going to add my Oshawott and my Rowlet here, too? I guess I've technically seen them before, right? So they're already in my Pokedex. I just haven't done anything with them. I'm gonna waltz into your home here, Kogita, don't mind me. Oh, Lost One, it's miraculous what you've done. It seems the red chain served its purpose well, and you carried out your duty as you were bid. So what brings you here? Have you yet need of me? Arceus. You see my cool phone? Ah yes, a tale whose origins lie a millennium or two ago. Those were the days of the ancient Sinnoh people from whom I am descended across many generations. These forebears of mine worship Arceus as the Pokemon that created the Hisui region. Let's make another clan that worships Arceus and get in fights with Diamond and Pearl. And I have heard of certain fragments, plates as they're called, that were given to the ancestors of Pokemon such as Cleavor and Weirdeer. Is that all? I thought surely you could tell us more about Arceus and the plates. I'm afraid I have nothing new to tell you. Why, the Diamond and Pearl clans would never have confused Dialga and Palkia with the creator, Arceus, had anything concrete been passed down. Fair. Let's just start another war by declaring that there's another god out there. If only we had more to go on. The answers to these mysteries may even shed light on why Kiro has fell from the sky. Because you're stranded here, right, buddy? Ha, I see what you intend. Very well. I'll help as best as I can. There's still other tremendous Pokemon in Hisui, other mysteries to be solved. Whether they're connected to Arceus, I cannot say for certain, but in searching them out, perhaps you'll stumble upon the path you seek. Let me think. They're Pokemon of the lakes, of course, and the Temple Giant. The Crescent Moon, the volcano, and perhaps you might even return to the very beginning. Oh gosh, that's so many. Now then, what would you hear of? Oh, jeez. The beginning. That makes sense, right? Indeed, a beginning for you, certainly. Where was it that you first felt Earth here? Oh, okay. Oh, I could just grab them all at the same time, okay. Ah yes, them you already know. Go give them your thanks to the Red Chain and show them how strong you become. Okay, that's how I catch them. But, okay, all these plates are different elements, or different types, right? Surely, between all these Pokemon, there must be overlap between the types if they just pick the legendaries willy-nilly, because they didn't plan on making this game back in the old days of the first Diamond and Pearl, so I feel like there'd be overlap. Or a Pokemon that has to give a plate that is not its own element. Volcano. Well, where could that be but Fire Spit Island? These aren't helpful, you're just giving me quest markers, but I already know these places. Yes, the moon. You must go where you may meet the moon's gaze unobstructed. Does that clue illuminate your path? Well, make for the Coordinate Highlands for now. If you're going to give me a cryptic clue and then tell me exactly where to go, what's the point? The secret that lurks in Snow Point Temple. To find it, you must open the door that is sealed. There was another path in that temple I didn't take, right? Well, Lost One, the rest depends on you and your efforts. Okay, looks like we have a lot more to do, guys. Appears the opening of the space-time rift compelled Pokemon that might otherwise have stayed hidden to come out and see what has befallen the world. I hope you succeed for your own sake and for that of the Pokedex you labor on. Oh, I'm gonna have to battle these and try to catch them. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. I knew we could rely on you, Mistress Kogita. There's more than enough information to work with. Now let us find those plates. They couldn't find anyone to give the rock plates, so they just gave it to that random Vespiquen. It's just as I suspected. Pokemon are the key to our search, Kiro. We can gather all the plates from them and decipher the messages on the backs of the plates. At last, perhaps we can meet Arceus itself. You should go search for the Pokemon that Kogita mentioned, Kiro. I have my own avenues of research I'd like to pursue. So the quest the professor gave me for presumably Manaphy has nothing to do with this. That's kind of surprising. Arceus, creator of all Hisui. I truly can't wait to see what kind of Pokemon it might be. I guess I'll just do them in whatever order my quest marker tells me, even though it only tells me one at a time, which is so annoying. Maybe start with Prelude Beach? Oh, hey, Kamado. I've had a message from Mistress Kagita. How do you know her? I guess she briefly met. I'm told you're collecting plates of some sort with the merchant Volo. Don't tell him our plans, we can't trust this guy. We must go to Prelude Beach, meet me there. You're gonna help me? Okay, fine. Kinda want to just enjoy the trip to the beach on my own, man, but... fine. Can't even use my mount here. Like a random NPC here. I still feel weird we never got closure to that Drifblim quest. Just kind of like whatever. Oh, you're dressed in your battle gear. Don't tell me you're gonna battle me. Prelude Beach, indeed, a place of beginning. Now is not the time for— oh, I knew it. Face me in battle. I did not ask for this. Fine. Again, what's the link between Galaxy Team and Team Galactic? Oh, dang it. I was hoping to get one shot. Forcing me to use a full restore, though. He's gonna get a double turn, though. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Really? So unfair. Everything knows ground attacks. What if we try Agile Style? Maybe getting a double attack on him. He used Strong Style, so that means he must be lacking for turns, right? I've not really been using Agile Style. Maybe there's a thing to this. Like a double attack is better than one strong attack. Oh no, not fire. Why do you know a fire attack? That's so not fair. Why do you know a fire attack? Oh jeez. I need to teach Gallade a fighting move. He doesn't have any. Freaking Snorlax is so tanky. Oh yeah, call him back. Oh, I wish I knew a fighting attack. I need to learn Drain Punch or something. Oh, you idiot. You send out a Heracross against me? Yeah, they also changed how, like, spikes and stealth rock and stuff work in this game. But I never really use that stuff, so... This one could paralyze, that might be good. Give me another turn! Give me another turn! Oh, that looks bad. Oh. Oh, come on! It wasn't even critical hit, but it wasn't a weakness. Oh my gosh. Snorlax is gonna really decimate me. Let's keep using Agile Style. This TP is not an issue in one-on-one battles. So just keep doing Agile Style. I'll eventually accrue more double turns. You. Oh, come on. You get a turn too? Oh, come on. Wild, high horsepower. Oh, that didn't do that much damage. Nice. Oh, come on. I want double edge. I keep calling back to Snorlax. Let's whittle him down. Do I have anything that can fight against him? Nope. Fine. Go all in, baby! Sorry, Umbreon. I didn't even do much damage. Oh, don't Drain Kiss me. Oh my gosh. Oh, you healed back to full. That's fantastic. You suck, man. I need to start healing, but... Okay, you'll be good against Snorlax. I might lose this fight, actually. What if I just... I don't have much healing items, huh? Sorry, Gallade. Is Toxicroak even good against you? Yes, Poison Jab. Do it. Toxicroak could take on Clefable and Snorlax if I... Oh, gosh! No! Oh! You suck, Kamado! I was not wanting a battle! Give me a double turn. I need to kill this quickly. Oh, well, you know Water Pulse? Why do you know everything that is strong against me? That's so not fair. It's like they know random moves that just happen to be my weaknesses. Like, what the heck? Come on, give me a double turn. Yes. Burn kills you. Yes. Okay, I need to revive Toxicroak for freaking Snorlax. He's weakened, luckily. Can't use Scizor because he knows freaking Fire Punch for no reason. Oh, I'm sorry, Typhlosion. I'm so sorry. This is looking very bad. Even if I heal, he might just one-shot me on the next turn. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Why do you know things that... Oh. Dang it. I wasted my items. Maybe some max revives will do me some good. Save me some turns, I guess. Oh, you don't sell max revives. Oh, you do. These are expensive. Why do all his Pokemon know things that counter mine perfectly? What the heck? Okay, we need more coverage. Fighting moves seem to be pretty good for him. Drain Punch is a pretty good attack, actually. Hiya! You learn fighting moves? Rock Smash is not... You can learn Drain Punch, I guess. Like, Toxicroak has a good spread. He's just freaking weak to Psychic. Poison Jab does 80. Sludge Bomb is the same, so... It's not really an improvement. Umbreon needs more coverage, 100%. Umbreon knows, like, nothing that's good. Like, nothing... Like, he knows a lot of normal moves, but... Normal moves aren't very effective against most things. What's Power Shift? What's the buff move, eh? Swaps his offensive defensive. You're pretty good, Scizor. You just got owned by fire. Rotom can use more. You only know Ghost and Electric moves. You need more coverage, man. Swift doesn't help, though. I should bring Gengar. He's stuck at level what? 47. He started the battle with Golem. So Toxicroak is actually good for that. I need to save my fighting moves for... Oh no, I need to equip them. It's gonna be useless if I don't actually equip them. Okay. Rollout, not very useful. Rain Punch. Fighting seems really good against a lot of enemies in this game. Oops, no, not check summary. It's kind of annoying though that you have to wait those couple seconds to switch moves. It's just kind of weird. There, now you have coverage. Draining Kiss is nice, but... Actually, no, you don't need Slash. Who needs Slash? Again, normal moves, not very useful. Okay, let's try this again. And Mr. Mustache. Toxicroak, you're up first. You're gonna get Golem. I need to take you away from anything to use a Psychic, unless it's like a suicide attack. Luckily my Typhlosion has coverage now. And same with my Gallade with fighting. Honestly though, is he gonna give me the plate? Make me waste my revives and potions. I guess they're just normal revives and super potions. It's not a big deal. I was gonna say, don't you dare attack me first. It's probably gonna use a Flow Restore on Golem, which is fine. Oh, come on! Why is everything I have weak to ground? I'll just brute force this with max revives. See, again, it's a mixed thing. Having when you switch a Pokemon in and out, and they get a move right away. Oh, come on! When you do it, it's fine, but when the computer does it, it's like, seriously, man? They come right out and then they get a double move? Like, what is this? I'm the one using agile moves, man. Oh, I should have just used a normal one. Oh, it's fine. There. Took down Heracross without taking any damage. Sound like your Snorlax, yeah. Oh, he's gonna use a full restore on his Snorlax. That's gonna suck. Oh, fuck. What is high horsepower, anyways? What type is it? Oh, I'm burning through my moves. Okay, you're gonna get killed by Fire Punch. Why does he know Fire Punch? He's like he knew my weakness. I just learned this. I can't even use Agile or... Okay, that actually did really well. Okay, nice. Yeah, take back the Snorlax. Don't use a full restore on him. I gotta keep Rotom for Braviary. Okay, Clefable can't know fire, right? There's no way Clefable knows a fire move. Just give me the chance to use this. Give me a double turn too while I'm at it. Yes! I can't risk it. Agile again. PP is not an issue. PP is only an issue when you have to fight like all the Elite Four members back to back. Yeah, I can't let him use the full restore on Snorlax. I have to hit the Snorlax right away. Oh, he's gonna use Fire Punch. Oh, frick. I wasn't even Fire Punch, it just sat on me. I need to start reviving Pokemon. What's left? Braviary? I feel like if I switch in my Rotom, he's just gonna one-shot me again, so I have to like weaken Braviary here, get Rotom to come out, and then finish her off. That better not be super effective! Oh my gosh! Oh, if I waste a turn using a revive... Oh, I have to, though. Wait, okay, let's think about this strategically. Shadow Ball is good against it. So is Umbreon. Okay, let's revive Umbreon. If it doesn't one-shot my Rotom, then I have a fighting chance. Oh, yes, another turn! Imagine just do a Thunder. It might miss, though, I'm afraid. Paralysis would be very useful. Let's just do a Strong Style. I've used enough Agile turns. Again, this whole Agile Strong thing is kind of silly because it's not consistent. Oh, he's got a full restore still. No! That wasted your turn, right? Right? Oh, come on. Oh, yes! You didn't kill my Rotom, you sucker! Paralyze it. Paralyze it. Okay, I only have to use one full revive. Assuming it doesn't, like, somehow one-shot my Espeon. Or Umbreon. Oh, this one never misses. Just use a strong one. I don't care. Take that, Kamado. Even frightful creatures like Pokemon can become powerful allies. That was hard. I'd rather fight a wild Pokemon. None of my Pokemon are 60 yet either. You've grown even stronger since we faced one another on Mount Coronet, have I? It's clear you do not view Pokemon as dangerous enemies, but rather as trustworthy allies. Allies with whom you can reach great heights. Perhaps you are a divine being yourself, sent to bring us gifts from above. Here, you should have this. Where'd you get this? It's a plate. Fizz plate. You're the one that gives me... Your Pokemon weren't even fighting type. They were like the type they were all weak against fighting type. Maybe that's what... They couldn't find a fighting legendary, so they had to give it to Kamado. On the very first of our Galaxy Expedition team, myself, Benny, and the others set foot on Prelude Beach, we found that plate. How did Kagita know that you had it and they would meet me at the beach? I guess she contacted you. She knew something. Clearly held some kind of power, so I've kept it safe all this time. Found it fitting I should now end with you, who likewise arrived here on the same beach. Perhaps something is guiding us. Indeed, it must be so. You and I, Adaman, Irida, it appear we're all being guided by the one called Almighty Sinnoh. Might be more appropriate to call this region the Sinnoh region. You're gonna make this decision? I know I have no right to say this, but we are truly fortunate to have been able to count you among the Servicor ranks. If you hadn't joined us, we would have fallen on Mount Coronet. We would have lost our home. We would have lost our future. Now then, carry on with your survey work. The knowledge you collect about wild Pokemon in this region will serve to illuminate our path forward as we walk into the future. Based on Kagita's hints, it seems there might be 4 more plates for you to find. So the 3 lake Pokemon collectively have 1 plate, it sounds like. I'm not looking forward to fighting all 3 of them. My Pokemon healed. Better heal them all. Yeah. Toxicroak's weakness to Psychic is so damning, and freaking Scizor 4 times weakness to Fire. Oh, I set a mission, don't I? So annoying. Fire Spit Island, Moonview Arena. Okay. These 3 areas go up in difficulty one by one, so let's start with Fire Spit Island, I guess. We might do Manaphy while we're at it, too. I've actually done a lot more side quests than I thought. This one, right? Why doesn't it give me a marker? I clearly set those quests. On that map, at least. Oh, cutscene right away. That festival attended by everyone in the clans and Galaxy team alike. Oh, it was wonderful. I wonder if every area I go into I'm gonna have a cutscene with the Wardens. Being able to spend time with Iskin in front of everyone was like a dream come true. Kiro, Lena, I'm sorry, Polina here has something she wants to discuss with you. That's right, you should also hear this, Irida. It seems something is once again very much amiss on Firespit Island. Oh, Firespit Island. Oh dear, you seem reluctant to get involved. Is this a dungeon that says in the volcano, but I can't get in? It's just very hot in there. Ah, you speak in such disparaging terms of the seat that my Lord Arcanine calls home. I think you call yourself our leader, Irida. No, Lena, I didn't... Oh, stop with that silly old nickname in front of others, won't you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by it, just an old habit. Well, anyway, you heard her. Please get to Firespit Island so we can resolve this. Truly, please hurry. I might melt out there. Okay. Okay, it must be this thing, right? Where's my request for the sea thing? Is this the sea's legend? It doesn't say anything about... It doesn't give me any hints. Oh, this one I gotta... Oh, I gotta turn this one on. I didn't turn that one on. At least with Wild Pokemon, there's only one of them, and they don't use items, I guess. It seems Arcanine has settled into his role as Lord quite nicely. He's learned how to control his frenzy might and use it in battle at will. Still, I'm sure you two can learn much from each other. What would you like to do? No, I don't want to rematch. What the heck? I guess you could replay the boss battles. Who lets you replay the boss battle against Palkia, though? Oh, here's... This wasn't here before. This wasn't here before. Hello, Kiro. Thank you for coming out so far of your way. Warden Iskin, wasn't Lena joining us? Oh, yes, about that. Seems she wants some time with her lord, so she's asked us to check on the Lavadone Sanctum. Without her. What the nerve? She knows I can't stand sweltering places like this. I'm sure she meant no ill will. The warden of the Lord of the Isles is a kind, gentle soul. I'm dating her. Anyway, Kiro, shall we go? Might as well get this over with. Who are we gonna find in here? It's gonna be Alpha Pokemon, I know that. I should bring something. Oh, I don't have any Pokemon that water moves, though. Oh, it's very red in here. We're freaking inside the middle of the volcano, so I'm not surprised. Whoa, gobbo, whoa, gobbo, whoa, bo, 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 bo. Careful, Kiro. Oh, I was like, why is it? I was like, why is it up there? Okay, that thing must be fire, right? I don't have anything that uses water though. Toxicroak has a good spread. Wait, what? Ah! What am I supposed to do? Oh. What? I have to dodge you and pick up the ammo? Oh god, I can't even see him because I'm too busy picking these up. Are all these gonna be like this? This kind of sucks. At least I seem to be able to dodge you without actually looking at you. Oh, come on! This sucks. You didn't prepare me for this. And I don't have infinite ammo. I'm so used to that, I was so spoiled. Ah! See, I can't pick up stuff at the same time as dodging him. I will I didn't complain about this during the credits, but I did want— Oh, what?! I don't get a redo? That's so not fair! Oh my gosh, I gotta put all my items in here. Wait. Oh, can I just stock up balls of mud? God. I'm putting all these in because they're things I don't want to lose. That was brutal. It didn't even— no warning. No forgiveness. How do I get more mud balls? You know what? I'm just gonna try it again. This is so BS. At least I have the mud ball set. So like, if they're gonna do these new type of battles, they need to refine it. Like, it's too unforgiving. It's too, like, tedious. What? I already took damage from that roar? Seriously? Okay, can I... Ow, what? I didn't dodge towards you. What the heck? I can't... What? When okay, if I do this and strafe him, it doesn't let me pick up the ball, so what's the point? Like, the point of strafing is so I can do stuff at the same time. I guess I just gotta pick up mud balls now. He's gonna kill me. I'm just gonna pick up mud balls to stock up. I think I already picked up the ones from last time, too, so... He doesn't carry over his HP. Oh, frickle-dickle. Where is he? He's gone. This is really BS. I'm very angry right now. At least I didn't drop my mud balls. This is BS. What the heck? Like, and it's not even like the boss battles because his attacks seem to have a wider range, and I gotta pick up the items at the same time. I can't look at him when I'm picking them up. Can I craft balls of mud? I'm very frustrated right now. I can't craft mud balls. I wonder if his HP carries over between encounters. Probably not. Oh my god. And that's like unavoidable. Like, there's no clear indication. Oh, what? It tracks me. It's not just a line AoE. Oh, you're going down, Buster. Oh, that sucks so bad. You're 70? Oh, you're gonna KO me right off the bat? This guy sucks. I kinda wanna just KO him, like, I don't even wanna fight him. But you're fire, so you're probably okay, I think. Scizor will roast against this guy. And this at least heals Typhlosion. So even if he damages me, maybe I can... Oh, come on! Might have to use Scyther as a sacrifice. Like, just use a close combat and get out of there. I kind of want to just KO you for all the BS you just put me through. Oh! Do I want that? I just have to redo it? What? I have to redo this? I have to redo this? I have to redo this and I'm still hurt? Oh, wait. Oh, I'm out of Mud Balls. Well, this is great. What am I supposed to do when I'm out of Mud Balls? They don't respawn. In fact, they were more the first time I came here. This is BS. Irida, give me some help here, man. I can't escape. Oh, gosh. Where do I get Mud Balls? Oh my gosh. And I can't use a strong move Drain Punch because I haven't learned it yet. Oh my god. This is so... I am angry. Here, Kirby, go away. You don't need to see me like this. Thank you, though. Okay. Google, friend. Pokemon Legends, Mud Ball. Where can I get these? I can't believe they didn't respawn them, too, every time I went in. Drop by these Pokemon when caught. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Do you think if I go in, they'll respawn them all? I literally can only get them from other Pokemon. I can't pick them up off the ground. Well, this sucks. This really sucks. Okay, I know my strategy, though. I just need to hit him with Typhlosion Drain Punch, and then hit him with any other move that is not fighting, so he doesn't die. Because Gallade gets same type attack bonus. Please respawn the Mud Balls. Please, 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 please. This sucks. Are all the Pokemon like this? Are there Mud Balls? There better be Mud Balls. Oh, there's no Mud Balls. I'm already hurt. Well, I'm already hurt. What if I leave the area and come back? Oh, this is so annoying. I'm so frustrated. Like, I was frustrated against Electrode and Avalugg, but this is like next level because I'm actually actively losing stuff. I don't want to risk losing my Ultra Balls. So I don't even want to carry them with me. It's actually a pretty good amount. Let's go back and see if it respawns the Mud Balls. Oh my god, that was horrible. I should just do a run where I go in there and I just grab Mud Balls. I don't even attack. And then I use the Mud Balls in the second encounter. Yeah, people have been using those outbreaks to find shinies, but I haven't seen an outbreak of a Pokemon I really want. Except maybe, Krogunk. Ah. You have to watch me do this like a million times, I bet. They're gonna have like, whoever finds my satchels is gonna find like a million Kiro satchels inside this volcano. They better respawn. Yes, okay. I gotta let him roar. Ha! I can't dodge and grab items at the same time. It's impossible because I can't, even if I strafe him. Oh, whoa, that was lucky. That was lucky. Oh, frick. Oh, what? You got a double on me? You're gonna one-shot my Typhlosion. I want something that's just normal effective. If I use not effective, it might not be enough. Okay, good, good. Okay, I'm just gonna huck balls at you now. Why is everything I have weak to ground? Now it's just time to throw balls. It's a battle of endurance now. Oh, hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming. Yes, I had a very nice nap after. Oh, I caught it. Oh, this guy sucked. Worse than any other boss fight in the game. Oh my gosh. That was so bad. That was so bad. The mechanics of this game need so much improvement. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Heatran, you suck. Yes, I did have a nice long nap after work today. I feel refreshed, but I'm still a little bit groggy. Phew, at least the heat's let up a bit. Both Arcanine and Heatran spewing flames about on a volcanic island certainly does get a bit toasty. Warden Iskin, I have to ask, do you think there was any need at all for me to be here? Yes, of course there was. You didn't do a thing. After all, you're leader of the Pearl Clan, and this trouble cropped up right around the seat of one of your clan's nobles. So, yeah, it was surely best for you to come and see to it. Admirable of you to look after your clan's affairs. Polina doesn't seem to think the same. Really think so? I was wondering if it might not be for revenge for all the times I pushed Lena to train her Growlithe harder. Surely that's not the case. Even if Warden Polina may have mentioned something about the need for a tough love. I thought so. To think she was so patient and kind with Growlithe. When it comes to me... Well, Kiro, you did great. Well, just head back ahead of you then. That boss fight sucked so bad. Are they all like this? Are all the remaining plates like this? I am not looking forward to this at all. That was so bad. Where do you want to meet me? You guys said you'd go back ahead of me, but you're not here. Alina? Hello? Saying the same thing. No, not refighting. I guess I'm just back to camp. Maybe I should pick up some of those other quests while I'm here. Maybe I should go see the Spring Cave, actually, since I'm in the area. So hit the Pokemon with one super effective and then one regular effective. There's a request there. Actually, let's grab the request on our way there. Might as well. That was such a bad battle. I am not looking forward to these other ones. That was just so bad. Worse than the main storyline ones, honestly. Just because you couldn't redo it and you had to pick up the stupid mud balls and you couldn't strafe the thing at the same time while grabbing them. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, game? Why would you do that? I should have complained more about that during the credit roll. Again, I commend you for trying something new, but it just didn't work. What do you need? Catch me a Pokemon. We don't have enough labor to handle everything, so I figured why not try and see if Pokemon could help us. I searched around for a reliable Pokemon, wouldn't need much training, and I was lucky to find an incredible, robust Pokemon named Machoke. I'd love to get a Machoke to join us. I don't have the faintest idea how to go about catching such a strong-looking Pokemon. First thing to do is to learn more about Machoke. Show me... I thought you just wanted me to give you a Machoke. I don't want to finish the Pokedex entry. Yeah, I finished the main story now, so... earlier today, so now we're doing the post-story to find Arceus. We have to catch all these specific legendary Pokemon that they've marked on my map, and they're a pain in the butt to fight. They make me pick up items while dodging their attacks and then throwing them at them, but I can't even see their attacks when I'm picking them up. It's so inane. Let's see if I can do a twofer and do the Lake Spirit here at the same time. Can't jump off from there. I'm looking for a launch point I can fly. Still have no idea how to do that Manaphy quest. I'll have to look it up once we do Arceus, if it's so Where to find Lucario? I would like a Lucario. Again, so many of my Pokemon are weak to ground, though. It really sucks. All the enemies like to use ground. Like, what the heck? Oh, that was nice. Perfect. Just waltz right in here. I should have brought Ultra Balls, but you know what? I don't want to die and lose them again. As of now, I've only used Ultra Balls on Dialga. Oh, you're not here. I guess the quest, it doesn't really tell me what to do. Okay, fine. Let's do this one then. Surely the quest will still spawn even if I don't have it marked, right? Surely I don't have to do that too. Came out there for nothing. Nothing. While I'm here, maybe I should just pick up this quest. Might as well just pick up all the quests I see. Oh, this is just a balloon guy. I don't want you. I don't want the balloon race. I haven't tried it, but I know I'm not going to enjoy it. At least it's giving me Pokedex stuff. $500 more. There's no closure to that Heatran quest. They said they'd go back ahead of me, but... Okay, Moonview. Oh, they left the summit camp for me. How kind. I just go straight to the arena. Oh, I have to see Melly again. Ugh. Character with no redeeming qualities. Never even redeemed himself and became more pleasant. Wait, why are you here, Granny? Teach us Whippersnapper how to get in shape. I don't suppose a grunt like you would even know, but I guess it behooves me to ask. You know the Pokemon called Cresselia? That Cresselia is not one of the 3 lake Pokemon, right? Sure I do. Duh, Melly, I know everything. Well, I figure, you know, I wouldn't expect any less from someone who managed to defeat me, even if it was just a fluke. Oh, shut up, Melly. Cresselia is said to be the very embodiment of the Crescent Moon. See, I don't understand how all the legendaries fit in Sinnoh, because there's so many, because they had multiple games. Like, it's not like in the first gen, where it's just like, oh, there's the 3 legendary birds, and then there's Mewtwo, and then, like, there's a couple others. But then here, it's just like, there's so many of them, and they're all grouped differently. Like, legendaries used to be so easy to spot and pick out, and there were only a couple per gen, and now there's so many, and then there's, like, pseudo-legendaries, and there's, like, other special Pokemon, like Spiritomb and stuff. Your feathers are called lunar feathers. The legend says if you hold one as you fall asleep, you'll be visited with wondrous dreams. Well, I call her a nightmare, that pesky Cresselia. No redeeming qualities, Melly. She descended upon Moonview Arena and caused my lord to hide himself away. Okay, but Melly, how do you know that Electrode didn't actually enjoy being chased away, right? You thought he was enjoying being frenzied, right? You obviously have no idea what he likes. I don't think Diamond and Pearl had the Genie legendaries. I think that was the next one. Like the Cloud guys, right? That's what you're talking about? I don't think so. Unless it was, then I'm just... There's so many more. I'm so worried about Electrode, I can't even sleep, never mind dream. Think you might be able to catch Cresselia and perhaps even claim one of those lunar... Oh, you're gonna make me do another fighty, jumpy thing. Right. Oh, do catch that pesky flying croissant. Do it for my poor Electrode. Though I suppose Cresselia can't be all bad if she at least recognizes the perfection of the arena, looked after with loving care by the great Melly. Melly, you never get better. Oh, you're just gonna throw me right into it. Please just throw me straight into a battle. Don't make me do the stupid pick-up throw thing. Lunan. Oh, they're gonna make me do it. What's happening? There's nothing to pick up. There's nothing to pick. I am confused. Oh, I'm supposed to like find a way to get to you, hey? Wait, can I just throw Pokeballs at you? And that counts the same as throwing items? Then I wouldn't have to pick up Mud Balls like Heatran. This is going much better than Heatran, hopefully. Don't kill it. Yeah, don't kill my Typhlosion. Let me just use one more Shadow Ball. Just, no. No, okay, whoa. Just let me do one more Shadow Ball. Just one, no! Just one more Shadow Ball, no! Okay, but that was a Shadow Ball with the same type of attack bonus, so I should be okay if Rotom uses it. Wait, Rotom has a higher special. You know what? I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to use a Thunderbolt. That was annoying. When I was confused, it made it so all my directions were messed up on my controller. I mean, a neat mechanic, I guess, but don't make me dodge stuff while I'm doing that, please. Come on. Stay in. Oh, seriously? One shot? You're 70, I guess. That makes sense. Ugh. Just keep sending out stuff. Yes, thank you for the encouragement. I need it. After that freaking Heatran. Hate that thing. Stay in the ball. Yes! Yeah, poor Rotom. He just came out for a good time and just got one shot. What the heck? I take that melee. I'm gonna make you have nightmares with this thing. Dread Plate. Dark type. You can just Cresselia, dark type? I thought it was like a psychic. Is that a psychic dark? Well, this is unexpected. Wait, yeah, why were you here, Kalaba? You never explained that. Instead of a lunar feather, you got some kind of plate. I do feel power emanating from it, though. In any case, if Cresselia did not gift us with any kind of feathers, I suppose she thought we had no need for them. I just make up facts as you go. That's what we always do in this game. Not bad at all, Grunt. Though I suppose anyone with enough luck to best the great Melly should be able to handle at least that much. Melly, shut up. Think about it, a halfway competent person like you might actually make a decent sparring partner to help my lord and I grow stronger still. I'll go back to the settlement and tell the others about the feathers that we didn't get. Okay. That was not as bad. Oh, thanks for summoning Kirby again. He'll be very happy. Hey, Kirby. You missed my angry outburst at Heatran, which is probably for the best, Kirby. And poor Typhlosion. Well, there's no quest here. Might as well pick it up. I'm just going to pick up all the quests. And I'm not going to finish the vast majority of them. Are you a Ginkgo Guild? Oh no, you're just a regular dude. Spheal? Well, thank goodness you passed by. Please, I need you to rescue my Spheal. Its adorable round body caused it to go rolling down the hill, and it's headed straight for the Stone-Toothed Rose and Boulder Roll Ravine. Why aren't you chasing after it? Those areas are full of dangerous Pokemon. You're that new Survey Corps member everyone's talking about, right? Please help me find my dear Spheal. Well, I'm gonna come back in like 10 hours and help you later, so bye-bye. Your Spheal will be fine. I know Cresselia was legendary. I thought it was a bit more important than... I thought it was like on the same level as like the 3 lake Pokemon, but... who am I to tell? Okay, whew. Okay, we're doing this. We're doing this. We're slowly doing this. My Pokemon healed? Okay, thank God. I guess we'll do Snow Point Temple next. It must be ice, right? My Typhlosion can take that, right? Somehow it's gonna find a way to one-shot me. It's gonna know, like, ground attack somehow. Like that freaking Snorlax, a new Fire Punch exactly to kill my Scizor. Yes, I tell you. Or that Clefable that knew Water Pulse just in time to kill my Typhlosion. Oh, hi, Bryce. It's so cold I can't even feel my fingers. I can't work like this. I just want to earn my way up through the ranks. But to do that, I've got to at least warm myself enough to feel my fingers. You think you could bring me a Pokemon that's good at manipulating flames? Then keep our fire roaring for me. You just want any fire Pokemon? What do I have? You want my Ponyta? It's pretty easy. Oh, I have 2 Ponytas. Yeah, you can have my Ponyta. You can have this one. I'm already feeling much warmer thanks to this Pokemon of yours. Now I can focus on my work. Oh, now I'm so worn and comfortable, I seem to find my eyelids drooping. Oh, he's dead, folks. Just a... Zzz. He slipped standing up. Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't sleeping, I swear. Oh, full restore. I need to put those away, because I'm going to die, and I'm going to lose them, just like I did with Heatran. I'm so afraid of losing my items now because of that. You're not even using my Ponyta. You just made a fire with her and you put her away. Come on, dude. Wait, there's another quest here. Oh, it's a balloon guy. No, no balloon games. No, no balloon games. Nope, 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 nope. Why do games always have like racing side quests? It's always games that don't, again, like side quests where the system that they play is not refined. So that playing them is just a pain in the butt and it's not actually fun. Like that balloon game in Tales of Vesperia, man. Oh, Irida. This must be an important quest, I assume. Maybe he cut off the burning parts of Ponyta's body. No, don't say that. Oh, no, Ponyta. Okay, this must be an important quest, right? Hey, Kiro. I was just about to go find you and tell you about the precious, incredibly precious thing I found. Are you curious? Tantalized? Sure. As you should be. There isn't a single person in all of vast Hisui who wouldn't be interested in treasure. She's gonna say that and the freaking three sisters are gonna pop out of nowhere. But anyway, before I show you, can you guess what I want? You want to battle me, don't you? Fine. Guess I'm here. Yes, exactly. I want to be able to achieve feats like yours. You just have a Glaceon, right? Like what you did atop Mount Coronet. Now give me a moment, I need to center myself. What you need to do is catch a full party, ma'am. Hey. What are you doing? Who are you calling? It's a trap! Does that mean Adamant has a quest for me too? My partners and I are going to get strong and travel across this wide world. Right, she doesn't have a Pokeball throwing animation because she doesn't use Pokeballs. You still only have... Oh, you have 2 Pokemon now. Oh, you have 3. You're going to double team me again? Wait, I don't want to... If I do strong style, I'm just going to get double teamed. Oh, yeah. This is a change from the last trainer fight I did. Wait, you're triple teaming me. I didn't even see that other Eevee. Haha. Luckily for you, my Typhlosion's like perfectly tight match for you. Okay, the difficulty spike between the last trainer fight I did and this one is night and day. And they're both post-game, so you'd think they would be even. Yeah, I don't have any water Pokemon. Wait, what? But I don't want to use items. I was like, how come it's not showing me my moves? Yeah, there's no way you know psychic attacks, right? I'm gonna bring up my Toxicroak. You better not know psychic attacks somehow. Earth power! So does she and Adamant, do they just use... Between the two of them, they just have all the EVs? They just split them? I wonder, Kiro, are there people even stronger than you out in the world, with Pokemon stronger than yours? Don't even talk about that. I'll just have to find out for myself, I suppose. Here, the treasure I promise you. You're just gonna give it to me, okay. I thought you were gonna make me go find it. Lustrous Globe. Oh, is this... Does this let me do, like... Oh, when used on Palkia, large glowing orb wells of power and allows the Pokemon to change... Oh, this turns Palkia into origin form, or back. I'm told this once belonged to the founder of the Pearl Clan. Somewhat connected to Mighty Palkia, I mean. Since Mighty Palkia is with you now, I'll entrust the Lustrous Globe to you too. Thank you, Kiro, for everything. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Did you heal my Pokemon? No, you did not. I'm grateful. I have to go back here. put that away so I don't drop it when I die. I'm so afraid of that now. I wasn't afraid of that at all in this game until that freaking Heatran battle. I'm super wary of carrying like no items with me. Gotta go there. Wonder if what's her name, Sappy's gonna be here. Probably. Yeah, this was the hallway I didn't go down. Wait, no, it's just the stone picture. There was another hallway I didn't go down. It was on the right from another spot. Get away from me. Oh no, that is the place I went. Okay, I'm correct. Oh, hi Golbat. Oh, goodbye. It's a good thing running into them doesn't start a battle, at least. Yeah, I went this way. I didn't go this way last time. I just lucked out that it was not where I want to go. Hey! Hey, 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 hey! Watch it, buddy. Watch it. Well, this must be the Regirocks. Wait, are the Regirocks? They're from this gen, aren't they? Oh no, they're from 3rd gen. Right? What are you expected to run into up here, Kiro? What are you up to? Yeah, because... Wait, the cave drawings, wasn't the Regirocks on there? Wait, no, like, wait, maybe only one of the Regirocks is from this gen. Like, they added a new one after? Like, there are 3, and then they added another one? I don't remember. Because each gen has a trio, and I think the rocks are from Gen 3, and then the lake spirits are from this one. Then they added, like, the Super Regi thing. I don't know, I'm just talking. People knowledgeable with Pokemon will definitely know. You don't need to correct me, though. I just look it up on Bulbapedia. I appreciate people correcting my facts, but most of the time it's long after I've looked it up. Okay, wouldn't have expected to run into up here, Kiro. What are you up to? It's kind of annoying when people go into your YouTube comments and they just kind of go like, actually, blah, 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 or here's a fact, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't even mind being corrected. I don't mind being given more facts, but at least, like, be like, thanks for the video. I enjoyed watching it. Here's a little tip, or thanks for the video. Here's something that I thought you might find interesting. It's just like, actually, blah, 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 blah. It's very condescending. I know people don't know how to interact on the internet. A lot of people don't know how to do it with social etiquette, but man, that's my little rant. So you're here to try and find the secrets lurking in Snow Point Temple, aren't you? That's what my clairvoyance told me. You do tend to get mixed up in all kinds of strange going-ons, Kiro. This door here, well, they say behind it sleeps a Pokemon so great it could tow around the entirety of the continents that lie to the south. No matter what we do, the door just won't open. Yeah, it's shaped like a Regi thing. What do you want me to do about that? My Arc Phone, maybe? The stone plate, iron plate, and icicle plate you're carrying are reacting to the door. That is the 3 Regis, right? Not crazy. Yeah, did your clairvoyance tell you that, Sabi? You look surprised, huh? Why are you so surprised, huh? Oh, she's already gone. What's the point of that dead end? Whatever this is going to be unpleasant. Gravelers. Why are there so many Geodudes and Gravelers everywhere? This place goes deep. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's like the Super Regi. Like I think the 3 rocks are from Gen 3, and then this guy is from like a new edition. What in time is that thing? It's colossal. What in time? Sure seems to be a Pokemon, but let's see what my clairvoyance has to say. Oh, you have to consult it? Yeah, definitely a Pokemon. Well, thank you for that. My clairvoyance showed me a vision of it in motion. Are you gonna tell me how to beat it? Oh, I don't have to do the thingy? I don't have to do the tossy thingy? Oh. Zuts, zuts! Oh, I just go straight into battle. I prefer this, actually. I prefer this. Are you steel? Can I use fire on you? slow to get going. Oh, it's building up power or something. Oh god. Okay, Drain Punch, yes. Good thing I taught everyone Drain Punch. Yeah, it's a big chonker. A real chonker. A real set of honker. Oh, don't... Oh, yes, don't one-shot me. Please don't one-shot me. No! 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 I don't know if this is gonna kill it. I hope not. Just a Drain Punch on you. Oh, phew, yes. You're going down! Regigas. Oh, jeezums. I'm sorry, Glade. Oh. Oh. Just endure a little longer, Rotom. Can I change my Rotom into different Rotom forms in this game? That'd be cool. I want the... I like the Fridge one, but I think he's got a bad set of weaknesses. Because again, I like Ice Pokemon, but there's not very many Ice Pokemon that I know about. Or like, there's not very many Ice Pokemon that I like. What do you mean he got himself together? Let me catch you, please. Oh. Maybe I should carry more Ultra Balls. But I'm so afraid. Yeah, are fridges available in this time period? No, but doesn't stop me from having an Arc Phone, I guess. Oh, jeez. If he kills all my Pokemon, I'm gonna end up fainting again. At least this time it'll be from a battle. That's fine compared to Heatran, where it was the stupid outside of battle thing that kept killing me. Come on. Okay, if I die, I'm gonna come back with Ultra Balls. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you survived. You survived a critical hit. Good job, Scizor. Yeah, if they had lawnmowers in this day and age, that'd be fantastic. You'd blow their minds. Technically, could my Rotom possess my Arc Phone? That should be a thing, right? Okay, I'm sorry, Scizor. Oh, come on, I have him in the red, man. Oh, please don't one-shot my Umbreon. Oh boy. Oh, 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 oh! One more Pokeball, one more Pokeball, one more Pokeball. Then we're dead. Oh, okay, goodbye. Goodbye, world. Oh, 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 oh! Again, the turn order always surprises me because I don't bring it up. Oh! Oh, jeezums. I'm sorry, Umbreon. Oh. What? My Pokemon are... What? Why is the game being so generous to me now? They were not this generous with Heatran. This game is so inconsistent. I'll take it, though. How many balls do I have left? 12. Ah, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Come at me, bro. Is that all you want? Yeah, I should bring Ultra Balls then, because I don't have to worry about losing. Sacrifice them till you can't. I'm so sorry, my Pokemon. It's for the greater good. Yes, survive. Oh no, I forgot. You double it. Oh. It's unfortunate I never get the chance to Drain Punch him after he hits me, because it would heal me, right? But he always like one-shots me. So I can't even take advantage of the healing from Drain Punch. See, this is the perfect HP threshold. Get in. Get in the ball. Oh! Good job, Gallade. I'm sorry, Typhlosion. Oh, now Typhlosion is not my highest level. How did Umbreon get ahead of everyone? Can you kill it over and over to get XP? I don't know, actually. Because if you kill it, it tells you, no, you gotta catch it, try again. But I don't think you get that much XP. Like, you might as well just fight wild Pokemon, I think. You obtain the blank plate, the normal type. Wait, that thing's a normal type? That's why I was weak against fighting. Now that was one solid Pokemon, like a giant born of the very earth. I guess it's just part of your job with the Survey Corps, huh? What kind of Pokemon is one you just caught, Can't wait to see in the Pokedex when it's done. What about your clairvoyance, ma'am? Yeah, I'm pretty curious to read everything Mr. Professor writes up, too. I love Adaman's little animation. See you, Kiro. We should do another chase sometime. No, I do not want that. I do not desire another chase. We'll do another chase if you don't use Braviary. Help us out. That wasn't so bad. Need more balls. I think I'm okay with Great Balls. You know what? I'm okay with Great Balls. They're cheaper. They're cheaper, and it's just easier. I buy a bunch because I have to catch all 3 of the lake Pokemon. Plus Manaphy, however the heck you get that. Okay, hit me, Professor. Okay, we're slowly getting through these. This isn't as bad as I thought minus Heatran, and yes, I'm gonna keep complaining about Heatran. He was very unpleasant. Okay, this is a quest. I bet Adaman has a quest for me too. Okay, I have to go to all 3 lakes. Yeah, I went to the other lake, the island here. Wait. Isn't there a lake here? I went to that cave, but there wasn't there, but I could have sworn that was one of them. I think every area has one of those, but... What? Oh no, because Alabaster had one. What's the cave for that one, then? There's two empty caves in this area. Whatever. Mysteries best left for another day. Or maybe that's where you find Arceus, who knows? Okay, I just gotta go straight for that. No quest to pick up or anything. Oh, I see a wisp. I saw this earlier, but I couldn't get it because I couldn't fly. Ow! Ow! Seriously? Again, the flying mechanic is so annoying in this game. Just let me drop safely to the ground. Like, can't you just do that for me? I like how I asked these Pokemon for their help, and they gave me the red chain, and now I'm back, and I'm like, I want to catch you now. What's their reaction to that? I could redeploy when falling, but I can only redeploy Aviary, because if I redeploy anyone else, I'm just going to fall and take damage anyways. Except for maybe Basket Legion if I land on water. Oh no, that's not going to work, because I'll change to any other mount, because I can't switch to Basket Legion, and then when I hit the water, it'll turn into him. I already did a little quest with you guys, so just throw me straight into a battle. Just throw me straight into a battle. Don't do the stupid throwy thing. Kyan. Oh, there you are. Oh, good, I can go straight into a battle. That's the way I like it. Please don't KO. I guess it's not a big deal if you KO. Ooh, boy. Yes! Good job, Typhlosion. You get a raise. I should really expand my use of Pokeballs, but I like having oh, yeah! I like having one just in normal Pokeballs and Great Balls, honestly. That wasn't so bad. I thought that was gonna be way worse. Okay, we're done. We're outie. Oh, there's a quest there. I might as well pick it up while I'm here. That was pretty painless. Thanks, game. Maybe you heard all my complaining. Wish the flying was also a little faster. What the heck? Oh, that's a Togekiss. What the heck? I know there's a Gyarados flying around here too, but it's so weird to see Gyarados flying. I think Gyarados is a flying type too. It's just weird. They were too cowardice to make him a dragon back in the day, and they just stuck with it. I also found out recently that Rotom actually got his types changed. Like, he's electric and ghost, and then if he changes into another form, he becomes like electric and fire, electric and water, electric and grass. But in the past, it used to be the other one. It used to be ghost would stay, and then the other one. So it'd be ghost grass, ghost fire, ghost ice. But now he switches the ghost out when he possesses something. I guess it makes sense. I kind of would have liked a ghost ice hybrid as Rotom instead of Frostglass. Wait, why did it give me a cutscene? Why did it give me a cutscene for you? Are you important? Well, you got Pokemon with you? What are the odds? Fate must have my back today bringing you here. Look, I know we just met, but would you do something for me? You want to battle? Oh, I'd love if you could bring me that Pokemon. What's its name again? The one with a scythe on each arm. Do I have any extra Scythers? I think I only caught one and I evolved it. I don't have one. I mean, they're just right here. I'll do side quests later. I don't need to do all the side quests. They're not even interesting. Yeah, how did these spirits feel about me just barging in and catching them, like, after they help me? Like, this is the thanks I get, now you catch me and enslave me? There's a quest here. See, if Irida had a quest for me, surely Adaman does too. Is this the balloon guy? Where is he? You're not the balloon guy. Say, you there, could you lend me a hand? I was on my way here from the Mirelands camp when this alpha hippobond came at me. I got away, but I dropped the charm I was carrying. I can't find it anywhere. I just gotta have it back. If you find a charm lying in the swamp, could you bring it back to me? Okay. Doable, I guess. Quest over this way. It must be Adaman, right? Wait, where is it? Oh. Why are you all the way out here, Adaman? Oh, it is him. You want to fight, huh? You're gonna start with Leafeon, right? Well, I'll use my Typhlosion. Hey, Vincent Kiro. Good timing. I found some treasure you'd be interested in. Does that make your ears perk? Happy to fill in if you're curious. First, we fight. That's a Cervicore spirit. Curiosity, what moves science forward, according to good old Mr. Professor. Come to think of it, what I found seems too valuable to just let in on it for free. You'll need to work a little. Here's the deal. I want you to show me what's in your mind, your heart, your soul. In short, battle me. You got it, buddy. Then it's on. Time to see what you've got. Here I come, knowing full well how tough you are for the future of the Diamond Clan. See, because these characters don't throw Pokeballs, you don't get to see a cool intro animation with them. And he's got all the Umbreons that that Irida doesn't, except for there's no Sylveon. Oh, that Vaporeon's gonna be annoying. Let's get the Leafeon first, it's high level. Oh god, I didn't know that was super effective. Alright, I'm Ghost. Oh no. I'm getting beaten up by a bunch of level 30s. Also, the ability to walk around during the battle is kind of neat, but it also doesn't serve any purpose, so it's kind of like, but why? I'm gonna electrocute you, Vaporeon, I'm sorry. Typhlosion, I guess, isn't leveling up because he always dies like first thing. You're really something, and I'm a man of my word, so here's that treasure. You obtained an adamant crystal. Yeah, you can walk in front of attacks and it like knocks you back but doesn't do damage, but like, what's the point? It'd be cool if you could like shield your Pokemon, but logically that'd be a bad idea. We'll use some Dialga, this large glowing gem, wells of power and allows the Pokemon change form. This used to be my grandfather's. He said it was somehow related to to a mighty Dialga. You got rid of the all and the almighty. So now I've put you through a ringer little. It seems right to give it to you since you're the one who caught mighty Dialga. You know, I ought to tell you, I'm glad it was you who fell out of the sky to us. You taught me another way to get along with Pokemon, another way to relate to the world. Time started to move faster for Hisui when you arrived. I feel big changes coming, even to the very way Pokemon, or humans and Pokemon relate. Okay, now I have to go back and heal. Thanks a lot, Adamant. My poor Typhlosion takes so much damage. And he's ugly because of Hisuian. Poor dude. Hey-ya! Kyun! What? Like, starting battles by throwing Pokeballs is a little finicky too, because sometimes it doesn't work. Okay. Typhlosion just needs to hit you once. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't strong style that one. I'm sorry, Typhlosion, you suffer so much on my behalf. First Pokemon. Or first Pokeball. First Pokeball. First Pokeball. First Pokeball. First Pokeball. Oh, yeah! Let's get out of here. Okay, I thought I was dreading the lake Pokemon, but this is not bad. All thanks to my Typhlosion. Kind of annoying you have to return to the village every time. I wish you could just go from area to area, but... C'est la vie, I guess. This game doesn't like to make things super easy for you. I should have done this when I was at the Snowpoint Temple. Whatever. Who needs efficiency? More content, right? It's more content. Obviously. Come on, Sneasler. Climb. See, you can't, it's like, you can't really even, like, climb sideways on all the slopes because of the weird shape. First Pokeball, right? First Pokeball. First Pokeball. I'll just start climbing on the entrance. There we go. Kyun! Do the thing, Typhlosion. Oh, what? Oh, because you raised your defense. Oh, okay. Very well. I don't want to kill it. This might be harder because I won't get it to red. I'll probably just get it in orange. I could probably do one more Thunderbolt if he doesn't kill me. There we go. Yeah, take a nice nap, Rotom. When you wake up, this will all be over. Or you'll be KO'd. One of the two. Oh yeah, these things are easy to catch. Or I'm just very lucky. Which, I never am usually lucky. So wait, how do I get the plate? Does it just the last one somehow knows to give it to me? Draco plate. You guys aren't even dragons. So I guess I go back to see Kagita. Arceus coming right up. I didn't think the post game would be so short. I mean, it's not that it's super short, it's just I guess I beeline to just do the important things. I still need to do freaking Lucario, assuming that's actually a quest. But I haven't seen Rai. I've been to most of the areas again. Unless he's just in the village again. At the training ground. If he is, that'd be great. Oh yeah, there's no person with a quest standing here. Here. Okay, that wasn't so bad, collecting the plates. Here you are again. Have you collected all the plates? We have so much silverware you wouldn't believe. Of course, Kiro is a famous member of the Survey Corps after all. So what more can you tell us? We're so close now. You must know more about the plates. There's yet more you want to know. Kindly bring me wood. 3 logs will do. What? Wood? So you're saying wood is somehow tied to the plates? Well, I suppose that's what we'll learn next. Hop to it, Kiro. While shames me to admit it, a merchant I am. I'm quite out of the wood in my stores just now. Do it like Alphinaud here. We'll get some wood. Pretty sure I stockpiled some. Take some Ultra Balls while we're at it. Where's the wood? Have you gathered 3 logs I requested? Lost one? Here you go. So what was the wood for? Nah, just nothing. I just needed the wood because to make a fire. Oh, this certainly ought to do. Now the moment comes at last. The big reveal. What, pray tell, is the secret behind this wood? Oh, I just needed wood for my fire. Secret. Your expectations need tempering, I fear. The wood is merely for fashioning myself new cutting boards. Cutting boards? You mean for cooking? Plates were after on dinner plates, so there's hardly time for cooking. I already made that joke, Volo. How you complain for one shirking his own work at this very moment? Poor Ginter of the Ginkgo Guild must have his hands full with you. But honest work earns honest pay. Here you are, Kiro, a reward for the wood you've brought me. You've had this all along? That's one of the plates we were looking for! Apologies. That's indeed one of the plates we've been searching for. What do you mean a plate? Let me see that again. This does rather look like one of the plates you've been tracking down. What do you mean? You gave it to me not knowing it was one of the things we're looking for? I don't buy it. While the engravings upon it make it less than accommodating as a cutting board, whatever ingredients crossed it certainly gained a more pleasant flavor. Perhaps that was the board's power. The plate's power. Wait, you were using this as a cutting board? Well, no more needs saying. What do you two intend to do now? Well, we've managed to collect quite a lot of plates by now. I still don't know what we're to do with them exactly. It's just a hunch, but perhaps we should have a look around Celestica ruins. Those ruins contain statues of both Dialga and Palkia. They might hold more secrets. I see. A fine pretext to continue shirking your mercantile duties to crawl about in old ruins as you so enjoy. On with you, then. She's got you whipped, man. I don't need you to tell me. I'm going. Celestica ruins, Kiro. I'll see you there. Go now to the Celestica ruins. I'm curious myself what you'll find there. What can we, who live now, learn from the remains of our ancient myths and legends? Okay, well thanks, Kagita, I guess. Inko not here? I wanted to buy some Ultra Balls. Yeah, you could use the plates for all sorts of things. You could make a full set of dinnerware, use them as frisbees, use them as bricks. Possibilities are endless. Absolutely endless. The flame plate as a heat warmer. Ah, that'd be great. I don't know if it works that way, but yeah. No, I don't want to rest. No. Why is rest the first option for you when I can just go to the bed? It's so annoying. I have 8. Let's do 7. I think that should be sufficient, I think, right? Oh, my money's running low. I could sell a bunch of the items I've been getting, but I'm too lazy. Like all the grit. Oh, you're just right here. I thought you were at the next set of ruins. Have a look at this, Kiro. Use the bug plate as an insect attractor or fly tape. Or just throw it at someone you hate. Oh my gosh. The statue has been kept here far from the statues of Dialga and Palkia. Broken and shattered, yet it remains. Do you know what it is? Well, it must be Arceus, right? Someone didn't like Arceus and broke the statue. Of course you would. You're the greatest wielder Pokemon this land knows. One who could bring low even Dialga and Palkia. Oh, don't make me do a throwing fight. Please, I don't want a throwing fight. Just make me do a battle. This crumbling statue was once the figure of a Pokemon. One that was equal to both Dialga and Palkia, yet banished from our world. The great Pokemon... Oh, Giratina? Where's Arceus? It was banished for its violence, left to dwell on a world on the reverse side of our own. I remember, like, Pokemon Platinum, didn't they have a special dungeon that was just about... Giratina. There's so many legendaries in this generation. It is a being that has lain in wait for the chance to bare its fangs in defiance and tear down Arceus itself. So we're gonna catch it. Now tell me, if this Giratina desires more than anything else to challenge mighty Arceus, where do you think it might appear? Here? Exactly, where one is closer to the heavens than any other place in Hisui, where the space-time rift first opened. Ha 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 ha! Oh, I thought you were gonna turn evil. Maybe you are evil still, I don't know. I can feel it. We are getting closer to uncovering the secrets of the world, I dare say. The excitement is loosening my lips more than it should, but... You see, ever since I was young, whenever I met something painful or heartbreaking, I couldn't help but wonder why life was so unfair. Why was I cursed to live through such things? Of course, imagine we all go through something like that. Yeah, everyone goes through something like that, Volo. You're not special just because you have hardship. Are you going to battle me? Eventually, I chose to direct all my energy into my own natural curiosity and ambition. And what tickled my curiosity more strongly than anything were the mysteries to be found in legends, in history, in ruins. You see, I fancied that by unraveling these mysteries, I could find out how the world itself came to be. And with that knowledge, maybe even forge a new, better world. Oh no, you're like megalomaniacal. You want to become a god or something. Now, if you could find a realm that exists on the reverse side of the world, meet the creator's unwanted child, banished therein, perhaps we'll be able to understand the nature of Almighty Sinnoh itself. I don't know if this is a good idea, Volo. I'm just saying, this doesn't feel like a good idea. I wish you want to see with your own eyes, we must make for the Temple of Sinnoh at Mount Coronet's peak. Dialga and Palkia both appeared from within the rift once they gaped open there, didn't they? Oh, I forgot Mount Coronet is synonymous with Temple of Sinnoh. If these plates can call anything at all, it seems likely that's where it will appear. Volo, are you off your rocker, Volo? Should I be worried about you, Volo? Are you gonna go mad with power, Volo? Like you're the master manipulator behind the scenes the whole time or something? He's misguided, quote unquote. But again, this game is just... Every time someone turns out to be somewhat villainous, they kind of double back on it. I mean, I know it's Pokemon and all, but still, come on. Stick to your guns. He had an antagonist moment. Oops, I just let my evil laugh slip. Sorry. I've been practicing that one. Wait, can I ride? Oh, I can ride in here. I didn't know that. Can I do that before? I can't ride out here, right? Oh, I can. Or was it just I couldn't do it during the event? Okay, I'm gonna leave this video off here. Sorry to leave you on a cliffhanger, guys, but you'll see exactly why in the next video. But I hope you've been enjoying this, and stay tuned for more Pokemon Legends Arceus. Thanks so much, bye-bye!